Can we sell food items on Amazon? Most certainly you can. I'm gonna show you how my wife and I have built a 6-figure business on Amazon over the last 8 years. I'm gonna show you specifically some numbers in this video on some sales that we do every single year. And I'm gonna break those numbers down for you and explain to you how we got to where we are right now. All right, it's Damien. Welcome back to Marketing Food Online. So I'm going to explain to you guys, excuse me, how exactly we got to 6 figures a year on Amazon. It has taken a considerable amount of work. I am not going to tell you it is an easy route. If anyone tells you that selling on Amazon and making a full-time living doing it, and even a 6 or 7 figure business was a smooth ride, they are lying to you. It is a very big challenge to do every single day, and we are learning still, even 8 years into it, how the actual platform works, how the algorithm works, and everything that's expected from you as far as your metrics are concerned. So in this video, I'm going to cover exactly how you can sell food on Amazon and give you some numbers, and I'm going to prove it to you. As a matter of fact, right there is a screen capture from my cell phone. Sorry, it's a little shaky there, but that is a screen capture showing you the 7 days of sales, our 30-day sales, and even our year sales. 12 months actually. And that was just taken about a day or two ago, going into the fourth quarter here. So we actually built our business on Amazon very, very slowly. We offered a handful of items, probably about 2 dozen items at first. We now have nearly 240, 250 so far. But we actually make all of our products, our candies, our snacks to order. And we do have about 40 to 45 items that are actually in FBA as well that we periodically fill with inventory. But I'm gonna break down a few things, the reality of selling on Amazon. Number one, it's not easy to do. It is very challenging. When we first started, there were a lot of bumps in the road that we had to learn and get over and even get through. Some challenges as far as metrics. They measure you on pretty much everything that you do on the platform. Amazon does not look at your customers who come buy from you as a third-party seller as a third-party seller's customers. They actually look at it as an Amazon seller. Amazon customer, actually. If you go on the platform and you begin to sell, Amazon wants you to actually stay at the level of their customer service and their ability to ship out products fast and efficiently as well. And you have to stay within those metrics. It is a very big challenge to do that, trust me. So definitely think about that. Number two is patience. You are building a business. This is not something that's going to happen within 30 days or even 60 days or even a year to build up a true business online. Online e-commerce businesses are just as challenging, if not more so, than old-fashioned brick and mortar businesses. It takes 2 to 3 years on average for any small business to actually stay afloat and stay profitable. So if you think that running an e-commerce business, or you're watching videos on YouTube where people are telling you to buy their system to show you how easy it is to just simply make money, you are giving them your money and they're making a fortune off of telling you how easy it is, and it's not. It is not, okay? Number three, make sure you are open to learning. There is so much to learn on Amazon and on their platforms. It is not something that actually stays the same all the time. It's always evolving, always changing, has different rules and regulations. Even some of the biggest sellers that do millions of dollars a month, they can tell you and attest to you that it is a big challenge making sure they stay updated with all of the information and keeping customers happy. So keep that in mind. The reality is it's a lot of work. It is rough and tumble and not very easy to do, but it can be done. I'm not trying to discourage you. There's a lot of good things to it as well, but there's a lot of work that goes into it. Number four, variety. You need to make sure that you offer a variety of products. Do not rely on actually just one singular product. A lot of companies that say they can do just one product, well, they don't stay in business very, very long. Keep in mind that if you have the ability to offer a variety of products, do that. The more that you actually offer, the better off your customers are to come back and the more frequent they'll come back to shop. Actually, believe it or not, the founder of Jeff Bezos had mentioned one time in an interview that he is all about offering as much as products and services as possible on the platform to make sure the customers come back. That is the whole premise of what he does, and that's why even they call it Amazon, because it's so mammoth. It's gigantic. So you want to offer as much product as you can, or if you have a service, whatever that may be, or if you're doing ebooks, whatever it may be, don't just rely on one singular product. I'm pretty sure that if you have the ability to create one or have one product, you can do 5 or even 10 products on Amazon. We have such a big variety because we just offer a lot of different chocolate covered items, a lot of baked goods, a lot of different cookies and cakes and snacks. So there's an endless type of product that we can offer in our niche and specifically in that food category. Next up, Branding. Make sure that you get your brand registered with their brand registry. It is definitely worth it. It's going to give you a lot of protection, a lot of support when it comes to people who are trying to steal your brand or your look of your product, either reselling it or trying to create something on their own that looks like yours because you have such a good amount of sales or you've got a lot of customer feedback that's positive. So protecting your brand on Amazon is definitely something you want to look at. Let me slide over here just a little bit. Now, the other thing you want to do is understand metrics. What are metrics, Damien? You have to understand what is expected of you as a seller. How fast are you shipping a product? How is your customer service? How quick are you answering emails? If you have damaged products, are you replacing them? Are you communicating that with the customer? You need to be active on your store on Amazon in order for you to do sales like we do, or sales like anybody that does $1 million or more. We do a good amount of business, but believe it or not, there are sellers that do millions of dollars every single month. That's on a monthly basis. So we keep that in mind. It takes a lot of work on the back end of the actual website itself. Even though you're on their platform, you need to make sure that you stay on top of everything. They will measure you on everything that you do. I was actually quite surprised at the amount of stuff that they keep track of, but they do, okay? But it's good because if you want to build a business on Amazon, it can skyrocket very quickly. Our first year, we actually only did, I think, about $20,000. Our second year, we did around 70, and it was around the third year, we pushed 6 figures, and we've leveled off every single year after that, which was great for us. I've never done in my life. I worked at retail and got paid $15 an hour when I started this business. So this is one of multiple businesses that, of course, that we have. But this is something that has skyrocketed. We've done well over 6 figures, and we're pushing hopefully soon into the 7-figure mark if we keep going the way that we're going. So keep that in mind. Any e-commerce business that you have is going to be a challenge to run. Don't listen to anybody who tells you otherwise, okay? But be open to learning, be open to not necessarily making mistakes, but be open to that if you do something, learn from that specific decision that you've made and move on from it and grow from that. That is something that's key to any success of any type of business, but keep that in mind as well. So this was just a brief rundown of what we do on Amazon and then some of the things that have been the most important factors for us to create what we do as our business. If you have any more questions about how we got our business up and running on Amazon, let us know down in the comments section. And do keep in mind, we do offer consulting. So if you wanted to work directly with me, a one-on-one, we have 1-hour phone consults. You can definitely pay for an hour and I will speak to you directly and get you in the right direction and give you some information and experience from my own sales history. So I'll see you guys on our next video. And if you're not subscribed, definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll see you then.